Oasis Audio presents The Great Reef Rebuild, Book 4 in the Boxcar Children Endangered Animals series, created by Gertrude Chandler Warner and read for you by Aimee Lilly. Chapter 1. A New Beginning.
There's an island in the sun!
6-year-old Benny Alden called out. 14-year-old Henry joined his little brother at the front of the boat and looked out over the bright blue waves. In the distance, a small island appeared. The morning sun was rising just above it. "I can see why it's called Daybreak Island," Henry said, handing Benny a pair of sunglasses. "You'd better put those on. Grandfather wouldn't be happy if he knew you were staring at the sun." Benny took the sunglasses and put them on.
Neither would Jessie,
he giggled.
"I wouldn't what?"
called a voice from behind them. Jessie and Violet walked down the deck of the ferry boat carrying snacks. The children had gotten an early start and hadn't had time for breakfast. Jessie was 12 and liked to make sure everything on the children's adventures was planned out. She knew that eating each meal was an important part of that plan, especially for Benny. "You're just in time," said Henry.
"I'll stay,"
said Benny, rubbing his belly. "I meant for the sunrise," Henry said.
"It's beautiful,"
said Violet, raising her camera to snap some pictures. The 10-year-old was the artist of the family.
"I don't get to see sunrises much. Usually only Grandfather is up to see them." "Well, this is a new record," said Jessie. "Here in Australia, it's already Friday. It won't be sunrise in Greenfield for another 15 hours. "I wish we could call him," said Benny. "This time we're up way before him."
The children had not always lived with their grandfather. After their parents had died, they had run away. For a little while, they had lived in a boxcar in the woods. That was where they'd found their dog, Watch. When Grandfather had discovered them, he'd given them a real home, and the boxcar had become the home base for the children's adventures. The Aldens' latest adventure had brought them farther away from home than ever. Their friend Kayla Young had invited them to travel with her for the summer. Kayla worked for a group called Protectors of Animals Worldwide, or PAW. As a biologist for PAW, she worked to help threatened and endangered animals all around the world. The children's trip to Australia would be the last of the summer. Although they were looking forward to getting back home, they were excited for one more adventure first. "Nice sunnies," a voice said from behind them. The children turned to see Kayla, whose short black hair bounced as she approached. A man walked with her. His short brown hair was combed neatly to the side, and he wore a floral t-shirt tucked neatly into khaki shorts.
"Sunnies?"
Benny asked Kayla.
"Do you mean sunrise?"
"Sunnies is Australian for sunglasses," the man explained. "Your friend picks up the language quickly." Kayla introduced the man. "This is Garth Cooper," she said. "He owns the marina back in Port Andrew." The children introduced themselves.
"Have you been to the PAW facility on Daybreak Island before?"
Jessie asked. "Not yet," said Garth, "but I'm looking forward to it." He motioned to the deck of the ferry, where a crowd had gathered to see the sunrise. "A lot of people are interested in what's going on there. A new attraction is just what Port Andrew needs."
"Attraction?" said Violet. "I thought the people at the PAW facility were doing research to help the Great Barrier Reef."
"That they are," said Garth. "And as you can see, a lot of people have taken interest. I haven't seen so many tourists here since before the cyclone."
"Cyclone?"
Benny asked.
Is that like a hurricane?"
Kayla nodded. A hurricane in this part of the world is called a cyclone. A few years back, a bad one hit the coast of Queensland, the part of Australia where we are now. It did a lot of damage to the reef.
"How can a storm hurt a coral reef?"
Jessie asked. In the days leading up to the Aldens' travels, she'd read all about the Great Barrier Reef. She knew that a lot of things affected the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?